Hi Aquarius, this is Kajora Lovely with your general reading for the month of October 2019. For those of you who are curious, I'll be reading with the Modern Spellcasters Tarot. So in this reading, we're going to go over your general energy for the month of October and then something for you to keep in mind. Also, just want you to know your card has come up in almost everybody else's reading. But the card for you, the Star, is also about having hope. But, you know, if you want to think that everyone's thinking about you, that could be possible too. Okay. So where you are this month is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this card is actually about coming out of a mindset or feeling of poverty, scarcity, or lack. That could be around actual money, but it could be around anything. Usually I just see it as a mindset of feeling like there isn't enough. That's changing. You are also moving on from something. It's just interesting. Almost every other sign got this and they got it in reverse, whereas you're getting it upright. So that means that you are moving from a bad situation to something better. And I feel like you're seeing things clearly. You know what you want, where you want to go. What's crowning you, what's influencing you this month is the Seven of Swords. So this is an energy or a certain person or an influence of someone who is lying, cheating, stealing, deceiving, doing something that is underhanded and selfish. Yeah. What you're feeling is the Nine of Cups in reverse. You may not be feeling as personally satisfied as you would like to. Also where you are is the Four of Swords in reverse. So if you've been in usually this is about you've been in a period of rest or withdrawing from other people and taking it easy, sometimes practicing self-care. This means that you're coming out of that period at this time. So you're kind of moving from a period of rest and relaxation maybe into a period of momentum. What's also influencing you is the Lovers. This I often see as making a decision. So take this however it applies. However, it can also be a relationship. Because in this deck, it's showing a hand fasting ceremony, which is a pagan wedding. It can be a commitment, a relationship of some sort. It also includes the rune Gebo, which is the rune for equality in relationships. So I would say if it is a relationship, to focus on ones where there's an equal give and take, where there's an equal balance between you and the other person, whether it's romantic, family, friend, whatever. In the near future, you've got the Fool, which is starting something new, a new chapter. For some of you, it could be a new relationship. This usually is about kind of taking the leap and knowing that you're going to land. So it's starting a whole new chapter of some sort, which makes sense from that leaving something behind. In the future, you've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This usually means that you're not necessarily taking methodical steps when it comes to work, home, or money. Usually upright, I see this as like you're taking small but deliberate methodical steps towards an outcome that you want. For whatever reason in the future, you're not. But it looks like there is a new project coming in. This is the Ace of Wands. Aces are usually indicators of something new. They're good news, but this relates to one, so action, communication, creativity. You've also got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you may not be feeling as financially stable or as grounded as you would like to be. Usually, sometimes this is about acknowledging beauty. So you may have trouble with all those things. Which is interesting because you're moving out of that mindset of scarcity and lack. Okay, so what is something that Aquarius should keep in mind this month? Okay. Queen of Wands. So this is, again, it goes with that Ace of Wands, focusing on creativity, especially communication and action. So I usually see the Queen of Wands as someone who's very creative. So it's about exploring that type of energy. And it could mean you're feeling in your power that way. You do have the Tower. So the Tower is not necessarily always bad. It just means a big change and upheaval is coming, no big deal. So this card often is about a structure that exists in your life that's not going to be able to last long term. And because of that, the divine interference is stepping in and destroying the entire thing. And the idea of this card is, as you're falling out of the Tower, which you will survive, you're seeing all the reasons why it wasn't going to last in the first place. You're seeing the cracks in the foundation, the holes that were there, the problems, whatever it is, whether it was time or the way it was originally built. And obviously this is a metaphor for different things in your life. You're meant to see exactly why it didn't work, so that when you build something again in its place, whether that's in that actual location or someplace else, you're able to notice and do something differently. You're able to look at it and really analyze why it didn't work out, why it was flawed from the beginning. What was there that maybe you didn't want to notice or didn't want to see. Usually this card can be a lot about illusions being stripped away and seeing the truth for what it really is, seeing a situation for what it really is. So obviously this can relate to anything. This is a metaphor for an actual structure, but it's not a metaphor for that, a metaphor of it. But it can be a relationship, a job, a situation, whatever. So take it however it applies. But usually this means a big change is coming. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's painful, but usually there's a big lesson there. You also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I would take this if you're trying, because Pentacles again relate to homework and money, and Aces are something new. But when it's in reverse, that means that it's not time just yet for whatever this new thing is, whether it's a new home, a new job, a new form of income, a new company, a new brand, whatever it is, there's some delay for whatever reason. Okay, so just to recap, you're coming out of a period of scarcity or lack. You're moving from a bad situation to something better. You're dealing with somebody who may be lying, cheating, stealing, conniving, deceiving. You may not be feeling as personally happy or as satisfied as you would like, but you are coming out of a period of rest, probably to confront some of these things that are going on. You're in a relationship, dealing with a relationship, making a decision, but also if you are with the relationships, focusing on ones where there's an equal give and take. In the near future, you're starting a whole new chapter, a new journey. For whatever reason in the future, you're not necessarily making methodical moves when it comes to work, home, or money. But there is a new project of some sort coming in, some good news related to action, creativity, and communication. You may not be feeling as financially stable as you like, or even feeling that your home is as beautiful as you want it to be. But what is meant for you to keep in mind, I think, is to tap into your creativity, to use it, and to feel that mastery of it. You have a big change coming, a big shift, a big perspective shift coming for you. And when it comes to a new form of work, home, or money, there's a delay on it. It's just not time yet for whatever reason. So, interesting. If you would like to book an in-person reading, you can. I do those in Long Beach, California, but I also do them over the phone or in an email, so you can refer to them later. And all the information for rates and all that is in the description box below. I also do Reiki healing sessions, in person and distance. That's also in the description box. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I hope that you have a wonderful month of October, Aquarius, and I will see all of you again next month.